Rapid climate change is one of humanity's most pressing global challenges, and we must urgently address unsustainable practices in all sectors to mitigate its most devastating effects. The pet food sector is a large and growing global industry that feeds nearly 1 billion dogs and cats. Moreover, its production is closely linked to the livestock sector, to which at least 25% of all anthropogenic greenhouse gas emissions to date are attributable, and probably substantially more. Despite this, significantly addressing the sustainability of food systems is severely neglected. The sustainability of dog and cat diets is even more overlooked. Globally, dogs and cats consume at least 9% of livestock animals. In the US, this rises to 20%. Hence, we conducted a comprehensive study to collate and analyze recent evidence about the environmental sustainability of meat-based versus vegan pet food. All reviewed studies agreed that pet food is associated with significant environmental impacts and must be accounted for and addressed. In the US, 25 to 30% of the environmental impact of animal production have been attributed to pet diets. Studies have estimated a range of environmental paw prints for dog and cat diets. In some cases, the environmental impact of canine diets compare to or exceed those of human diets. Within pet food, ingredient selection is the most important factor. As a result, the most effective measure we can currently take to mitigate these impacts is to transition to non-animal based or vegan pet food, where this has been formulated to be nutritionally sound. Such a transition could achieve very significant greenhouse gas and land use savings. In wealthy nations with high rates of pet ownership, the benefits of this transition are demonstrably equivalent to 1/4 to 1/3 of the environmental benefits achievable through human dietary change. A transition to nutritionally sound vegan pet food represents a significant, currently unrecognized climate change mitigation strategy and warrants immediate implementation.
Our study has demonstrated that the environmental benefits of nutritionally sound vegan diets are game-changingly large. If all the world's pet dogs were transitioned onto nutritionally sound vegan diets, it would save more greenhouse gases than produced by the entire United Kingdom, 1.5 times as much, in fact. There would be vast savings of freshwater and also land, which could then be used for rewilding, carbon capture, and biodiversity increase. This would also generate sufficient food energy savings to feed the entire human population of the European Union, which is around 450 million additional people. Almost all of the veterinary studies in this field have shown that dogs and cats fed nutritionally sound vegan diets have health outcomes as good or better than those fed meat, and there are now many of these studies. To have any realistic chance of addressing the challenges of climate change and environmental degradation, large-scale transformation towards more sustainable lifestyles is clearly required. As our study shows, that definitely needs to include the diets of our nearly 1 billion pet dogs and cats.